Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Your girl got some hair. I got my hair braided. We'll talk about that another time. But I'm going to do my best not to be fidgeting with this because today I am going to do a swatch video for you guys on this Obsession Huda Beauty Orange palette. This is what it looks like. The mirror's down here. But I thought it would be fun to do some eye swatches. I know my eyes are not going to be happy when I get done with this, but it's all in the name of beauty. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to this video because after this, I think I would have earned your subscription for sure. So let's just go through these colors real fast. None of them have a name, so it's like this yellow orange color, which it's looking extremely like this one and this one are looking very similar. This is matte, this is shimmer glittery. Then there's this nice metallic glitter orange, a coral color, some metallic pink. This color here is like a creamsicle. This is a matte fuchsia shade. This is like an orange sherbet. This color is like a papaya. And like I mentioned, neon yellow. I am going to swatch all of these on my eye. This is not my original idea. I normally watch That Girl Shay and she does ColourPop swatches this way. And I thought it would be kind of nice for you all to see what these colors look like on some melanin. So I'm going to zoom you in and we can get to swatching. So I'm going to use some flat e.l.f. brushes to help me out with this. We're going to start out with that orange, yellow, school bus kind of color. And I'm just going to pack this on my lid. My eyelids do have an eyeshadow base. I'm using the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. This shade is kind of powdery. I do see it putting up a little bit of smoke and I do have some fallout underneath my eye. Just packing it on to see how intense I can get this color to show up. So this is that orangish yellow. It's like a marigold color. And then I'm going to use a fluffy brush to blend it out in my crease so we can see what it looks like blown out on this eye. This is a Morphe. This is actually one of the Jaclyn Hill brushes, the JH, I don't know, 32. So I'm going to just pack as much color as I can on this brush. Give it a little tap. There's a lot of smoke flying off. See if I can build up some intensity. Like I said, there is quite a bit of fallout. So be sure to tap your brush when you pick up some color, just so that any excess, not access, that is a pet peeve. You see all that fallout right there? When people on YouTube or wherever are talking about access falling on their face, and I'm just like, that is not the right word. The little know-it-all inside of me. So that is the marigold color blown out in my crease. That's actually quite cute. But I'm not mad at this either. We're going to go to the next color. So for this next color, I'm going to go into this metallic orange here in the middle. Again, taking this e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. It's very shimmery and is not picking up any product dry. So let's try it wet. Spraying that MAC Fix Plus White Tea onto my brush. I bought all 4 of them because the smell of them was just so divine. Let me know down in the comments if you picked them up. So using a brush, this shadow looks like it's only a topper because it is not really depositing anything onto my lid. Slight little color, but not a whole lot. So I'm going to use my finger and see what we can get. Let's see if you can see that. So you should be able to see some of that orange, a little bit of the shimmer. I'm going to spray my finger and see if we can intensify that color. So I can definitely see it, but this is, well, you can see the orange on my finger. See if I get me out the way. On this finger here. So it definitely has color, but it looks like one of those shades that you would put over top of an orange. So we'll try that in a little bit. Next, let's jump into this neon coral color. This is a matte color, and again, this too is extremely powdery, so be sure to tap it off so that you don't have a lot of fallout on your face. This color has tons of pigment. This is one of those colors that you put all over your lid and then blend out. Do a wing liner and some lashes and go. And I'm really curious to know if this is one of those colors that will stain your lids. If we put this in our crease, this color builds up quite quickly and it blends out nicely. So that's it, just packed onto the lid, and this is what it looks like blended out. It definitely looks more pink blended out and more coral when you just pack it onto the lid. Just as I thought, this one does stain a little bit. Okay, let's go into that second row, starting out with that metallic pink color. Let's see if we can pick it up on a brush. And I feel like if you actually just scratch into it, like there's color there. Let's see if we can get it to stick to my lid. This pink seems a lot more color filled than that orange. So I'm going to see if I can scratch into that orange and see if I can pick it up on a brush. Now it may just be my skin tone because I'm a little bit closer to orange, but in person you can kinda see it, but this pink is definitely more vibrant. I think that was the word I was looking for earlier. I said colorful and I really meant more vibrant. So there's the pink, there's the orange, this creamsicle color here, and just like the other two mattes in this palette, it is very powdery. Even after tapping my brush, when I start swirling, there is still quite a bit of smoke, but that definitely blends out quite nicely on my skin tone. This would be a good color to blend out either that marigold color or that neon coral color. From the top row. So now let's pack this color on the lid and see what it looks like. So on me, I like this color blended out in the crease more than I do packed on. It definitely looks a little too pastel-y for me on the lid. If you're looking for that kind of pastel orange, that would be a good color for you. But on me, it looks like one of those older ladies trying to look young kind of colors. I'm not trying to go for that. So if I use that color, I will definitely be blending it out on the lid and not packing it all over. Blending it out in my crease and above my crease, not packing it onto my lid. That's for sure. Okay, let's finish out this second row, dipping into or jumping into this fuchsia color. I'm going to use a different fluffy brush from Morphe, still from that Jaclyn Hill collection. I think I'm going to love this color. Still powdery. Skip.
This color, wow. I don't need to go back into this color but once. Seem to have blended out quite evenly across the crease.
This color did not come to play. Did not. Think I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is definitely my favorite out of the palette. And I know I got 3 more to try, but this color is just my ish. This fuchsia blown out and packed all over the lid. So our next color is an orange sherbet. On my skin tone, this appears to look more like a neon orange, which makes sense considering this is the neon orange palette. It's just not how it appears in the pan. Definitely looks a little chalky though. So that is that sherbet color. Oh, sherbet color. So let's blend this out. I'm going to use a MAC 224 for this one. And even after tapping my brush off,
this is not a good brush for these. This new synthetic MAC 224 is not a good brush for these shadows because it is making the shadow go on patchy.
you definitely need something that's softer, fluffier than the new MAC 224. I'm not a fan of the new synthetic brushes by MAC. I'm gonna do this one over because I think this brush still had some of that fuchsia on it. Because I'm like, I'm not believing this color. So I'm gonna use my Cinema Secrets. I'm going to put up a side by side, but this neon orange tends to go a little pinky on me when you blow it out. So this next one, I describe it, it's a neon pink, but in the pan it looks like a papaya color. And I take that on my eye, it just looks like Candy Yum Yum from MAC. So that's that pink on my eye. Let's see what it looks like swatch next to that fuchsia color. So that is that neon pink. And if I had to describe them, it would be Candy Yum Yum, Girl About Town. Seriously. That's exactly how I would describe them. So if you know those MAC lipsticks, that's what those two colors look like. Now let's blend this color into my crease. And this is so pigmented. Like, I did not have to go back into it to build up this color. But that is that neon pink color. Hit it with a little Fix Plus. See if we can't get it to intensify. So that is that color there. And if you're wondering why for the 3 shimmers, why I did not blend it out in my crease, I would never blend those colors out in my crease, so I thought it would be a waste to show you what it looks like. So let me go finish my makeup and we can talk about my actual thoughts and feelings about this palette. Okay, I'm back. Eyes done. I blended that marigold color on the inner half of my lid. Then I took a color from the so I put the marigold color on the inner half of my lid and then used Punk from the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. That is the darker color here. Oh, I also used another color from this palette to blend those colors out into my crease. I used, oh, can you see that? Riff, which is right here. And then for some neon pops, we did the inner corner and on the outer, which I'm not sure will pick up with my lights. We used this neon yellow color. And to make that neon yellow pop, definitely get you some Fix Plus. This is the white tea scented version. And I pick up the color on the, like a pencil brush. No, not like, it is a pencil brush. So I pick up some of that on the pencil brush and then spray it with the Fix Plus and then just press that shadow where I want it to illuminate. Okay, so my thoughts on this little Neon Obsessions palette. I think that these colors, especially in the orange palette, are gorgeous. The mattes are extremely powdery. They will make a mess, so be careful. Tap your brush in to pick up the color and be sure to tap off the excess, not access. It will have fallout if you do not. You'll get it everywhere. Just be honest. Let's see here. These 4 shades do stain, so be mindful of that these 4 will stain, or these 3 will stain. That magenta color, the one I said looks like Girl About Town lipstick, probably has the best pigment. One time into the color, straight onto the lid, even across, and that's probably my favorite color. That marigold color in the top left hand corner is my second favorite color. Out of all of these, the one that I like the least is the one in the middle, the orange sherbet, and probably that orange glitter shimmer, just because it didn't give the pop of color like the other 2 shimmers did. This palette is $27. If you need a palette to help you go with your more neutral palettes to give you a pop, this is a good buy. Not goodbye, a good buy. So would I recommend it? Yes. If you don't think you would wear neon colors, don't pick this up, because everything in here kind of goes on neon, will kind of have a shift in a way you didn't expect. I don't want you to waste your money. But if you are open to colors, you're open to see what the heck these colors do on your skin tone. You like neons, you like bright, you like to shine like a diamond, all those things. This is the one for you. You could probably just get this and use the palettes you already have and have multiple looks for the entire summer. If you like this video, oh wait, before I close out, the reason why I only picked up this one, I went to Sephora, I swatched the neon green, was it? And there was really no greens in there. I think there was hints of greens throughout, but it was, if I want a neon green, I'm looking for neon green. With the neon pink, I feel like I have so many pink colors, and there were pink shades in the orange, that the orange kind of gave me everything that I liked from each of the other palettes. So that's why I went with the orange one. If you love greens, go for the green one. Know that you will need to use that with another palette in order to get a full look. With the pink, if you love pinks and you want to do a all pink look, that's a good one for you to get. Me, I just wanted something I could use in conjunction with things I already have. That's why I only picked up the neon orange. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, because that does help me out in the long run. And once again, I never said it the first time, come back to see my world. Thanks for watching.